It was a crazy weekend in Scottish football. The Old Firm both get beat. There was horrendous VAR and refereeing decisions galore. And today, Neil Lennon and Graeme Souness have responded to it. So we're going to take a wee look at their comments. And before we do, I guess I haven't really given my thoughts on anything that's happened this weekend. After the Rangers defeat, of course, Celtic did get beat against Hearts. A game full of controversy, to say the least. I think the referees pretty much in that, especially in the first half, right? I think the referees pretty much get every decision wrong. That goes for either team, either team. Rangers have called this out before, kind of get laughed at, and I think every club needs to come together and accept how bad the incompetence in the refereeing is, because it's fucking horrendous. Like, you're seeing some things like last week not being given, this week clearly being given, and that is a bad thing. You can't have that, man. You cannot have those circumstances. You need a line, and if you cross it, you give it, and if it doesn't, then you keep it. But what we're seeing is 1 week it's being given, the next week it's not being given, and it goes for everything. It's going for red cards, it's going for goals and offsides, it's going for everything that VAR looks at, man. It's an absolute mess, and it's affecting every club. Now, I mean, some of the games, right? I think Rangers and Celtic both deserve to lose. Did the decisions impact the result in the game? Aye, can't really deny that, but it doesn't change the fact they were both pish. Obviously, Celtic will have the bigger card to play, as in they were down to 10 men for the majority of that game, but I don't think they should have got a penalty. Don't think Hearts should have got a penalty. Yang being sent off, well, you look at it, there's been other weeks where that's not been given. Someone showed, like, I know this is like a couple of years ago now, of Frankfurt, Rangers Lundstrom, that was quite early on, he got busted open. You see Ruth against Slavia Prague, how he gets sent off. There's inconsistencies, but again, that's Europe. Europe in the domestic game, they're refereed to like different levels, and that's not a Cal McGregor thing, even though he did say that. Oh, they're more lenient in Scotland. But Neil Lennon turned around and said this: listen, I don't think there's anything wrong with VAR. It's the people that make the decisions. All the decisions, apart from the offside for Lawrence Shankland, were wrong. And even that one, right? The whole decision making around whatever you think, if it was on or off, why do we not get to see the lines before the verdict? Like, we didn't even get shown a fucking image. Now maybe right, on some BN Sports in the Middle East they shown the image, but when I was watching it they weren't showing the image, and then it's like, why did they disallow the goal? And as soon as it's disallowed, the line's drawn in. Do not grasp that in the slightest. But Neil Lennon, I actually agree with Lennon. I think with VAR, the problem is the people that make the decisions, and it's not just in Scotland, man. It's across the board. VAR seems to be a disaster. If right, VAR is correct. Like, you look at Rangers against Motherwell, correctly given a penalty, but you've got in the same weekend absolute disasters. Look at midweek, man. That's the worst one for me. The guy's hand is up here. It hits him, and they don't even bother their arse. Mind-boggling, to say the least. Graeme Souness said this: listen, that's an almighty blow to Celtic this weekend that they couldn't make ground up. And they couldn't, right? They've kind of clipped this in a convenient way where it looks like Souness has completely blanked over and not addressed the current situation, but he did actually, in fact, call it out. He did turn around and say that the officiating is pretty much at an all-time low, and it is, but that's the problem. Like, recently, it seems to be that some of the decisions are just affecting Rangers. So Celtic fans are saying, it's just against Rangers. But then once it happens against Celtic, then, Rangers fans say the exact same thing. I mean, it was the whole dynamic as well with Rodgers' comments a few weeks ago after the Motherwell. I say a few weeks ago after the Motherwell game. It wasn't that long ago. How was it? 8 days ago. That's just the part and parcel world of Scottish football, but it really needs to be ironed out, folks. It really needs to be sorted. Will it be sorted anytime soon? I'm not convinced, man. But anyway, guys, let's go do it for this video. Quick wee one, just back from the game. Maybe thinking, back for the game. It was on Saturday. Yes, but I'm only back today. So the footage, looking to the footage. The videos will continue. A drought today, so to speak, in that department. I was travelling, he was working, but today is the day. Fog Football will be back with some more epic content on later on the night. But until then, guys, got European midweek. Rangers away to Benfica. Benfica pumped 5-0, beat by Lisbon as well not too long ago. Pretty crazy offence across the world of football. I say the world of football, man. I'm talking about the Portuguese League anyway, troops. Till then, you love it. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment your opinion. Till then, peace.